another live stream. Today we are going to be playing some Minecraft on the PS4. So this is going to be my main world on the PS4.
You want to give him some slack when he's responding. Yes, sir. Just a little, you know. Just that is under control. Nope. Come on. You want to leap off the tree. Nope. Yeah. That's what I love. Right.
Should I put a seed in or no?
Huh?
Should I put a seed in or no?
Seed? I don't know.
Okay, there's the seed if you want to follow along with us.
What?
Attacking.
Yeah, right underneath here. That's where you started. How many stops rub the side of his legs like this?
What do you do?
Pretty good guy.
Okay.
So, see, you get comments and I want to work with them now. Understand what they do.
Stop being invite.
I'm inviting you.
Sure.
What's the seed?
It's on the classic world size and it's 5843411.
It's been unreal so far, honestly. It's fun of my family going to Texas. My dad was actually just back in the day, so having this opportunity to serve the university like this is just absolutely amazing.
Such a cool experience. And be able to see the most recognizable mascot in the world.
I'm at the village.
Be able to work with him like this.
I'm so sorry.
Big year, Viva 15, the 100th year Viva.
What are you doing?
We're just going to be
Oh my god, there's a book in here with Knockback 2, Death Strider 3, and Power 4.
Young steer here about
Can I
15
see?
months old now. It's
You gotta take it away.
very, very healthy. This is a
No, I want to see it.
a lot of
I'm not going to take it, I swear.
and it's interesting to watch it grow.
Where are they? Come on. I want to see it. It's in the bears. Get him. Oh, sorry. Sorry, the bears.
I'll kill you for it if you don't give it back though.
Oh, that's so cool.
So do we want to build our house in the village or do we want to go away from the village?
I guess we just keep it. Keep going in the village. Just keep it.
I mean, because we could raid all the gardens and then like go a few
Yeah, we
like
can use the gardens, but
no like
what
go.
house do you want to go in?
I'd say let's go like 100 blocks away from the village, like our house there.
I'm just gonna stay in the village. You go away.
Evo sets the tone.
I'm gonna stay over here.
Actually, you know what? We're going to live in the village. We're just gonna build a different house from them. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna take this reading test.
determination, and
I'm just looking for carrots.
Nothing is there.
And potatoes.
I did find some wheat.
You are immediately attracted to him. Like,
Potatoes
you
will
might
do,
have
too.
Yeah.
almost cut up, but obviously you can't.
We can live in the village, so you can just go farming. Farm all the wheat.
This
You
represents
can.
so many things.
Possibly
From pride,
can.
tradition, I think it Texas Longhorn, and seeing Beaver at the games it's awesome.
It's the mascot that everybody knows in the country. It's the most well-known mascot. The Aggies got a little dog and we got a giant
Uh-oh.
When you think about the University of Texas, you talk about football, you have to talk about it. I think he symbolizes what we're all about. Something that's strong and baseball.
You know, lots of, you know what I'm saying?
And then look funny. Bunny.
I think with this new Bevo, and we're sad to lose the last Bevo, but this Bevo will bring.
I'll take the free furnaces.
Programs, hopefully some national championships.
I need
It's a
food.
big part of what we do.
I have food on me if you need it.
Well, he continues to grow up in size, scale, horn length, weight.
all the above, becoming friendlier all the time. He's a pretty docile animal. My wife, Betty, works with him extensively.
At first, when he was little, he was a little sparky, and so I had to act.
Where are you at? Where are you at?
I'm hitting the tree right now.
And tell him that I was the boss, and he wasn't the boss. And so after he got the idea that I was in control, we have had smooth sailing ever since. The difference is the age. When Bevo 14 became Bevo, he was 2.5. And this little guy is only 1.5. It's sort of like training a child. If you get a child and train them correctly when they're young, it's just much easier as they grow older that they'll mind you and be a lot different.
So basically, when you want to freeze them, just scratch him right under the belly like this. And that'll usually get him to stop. And then if you need to move his feet, you know, you can.
I got a tree.
Back 2 or 3 months ago, he was over 800-something pounds. He probably pushed 1,000 pounds right now. That's a pretty good size weight for
40 planks.
Yeah.
He's real stocky. He's not quite as tall as Bevo 14 was, but he's real muscular. If Bevo 14 and 15 were football players, Bevo 14 was a defensive end. And Bevo 15 would be kind of a middle linebacker.
Oh man, let's do this. That's good. That's good for you.
Boy.
I found a good cave.
He's gentle, like a gentle.
I found a place that's good
He's
for
really,
you.
really sweet. You can see that we can just walk right up to him.
Come check it out.
He's very curious. I think that he's probably surpassed my expectations where he'd be at this point.
I need food. Hey, I need food. I need food.
Oh yeah, sorry.
What is that?
The TV in the
When I first
background.
started doing voice training, you know, we kind of set him up like he would be in a game, and fired off some shotgun shells.
We each get a piece of bread.
Good boy. Blew a couple air horns.
This is mine.
Noise work
Where'd you
today.
get
And
that
I think he
iron?
handled it.
For the blacksmith.
Where'd you get that?
You know, he did.
I got
Really?
them.
That's
Yeah.
completely understandable.
And I have 7 obsidian already.
There's iron down here too.
1,000 people yet. There's no real
I wanna grab that iron.
Today, a lot of the things we did, we just
Killed the creeper.
for our own knowledge to see how he would.
I'm gonna grab the iron. Wait, watch out behind
He
you.
was going to handle it. I think how it went today went perfectly, and you know, some of it when we get out there is going to be learning on the fly. You know, right now we feel real confident with his ability to handle everything.
Oh,
Just go around and he
no.
does the attention.
I don't like this world. That's his inventory.
You know, he get big eyes.
No, it doesn't.
And now you can kind of see that.
It doesn't have inventory.
Yes. This is gonna be a legit survival
You
world.
actually can see him learn, which is really interesting.
Why did you kick him?
He annoyed,
Why'd you kick him?
he annoyed the crap out of me yesterday. He wouldn't leave me alone. He'd come up to me and say, give me money, give me money. Oh, I found coal already. Yep.
We have a youngster
He
here.
did?
Yep.
Really? I don't think he does.
Young ladies and gentlemen, start training them young.
Do you have any wood? And I need some sticks.
I have 20 wood on me.
He's just like a little guy growing up. I hope that they won't criticize.
We need a
him.
crafting table and at least 2 stacks of sticks. We at least need 2 stacks of sticks to be good in the cave. And at least, it's okay if we don't, but
It's going to be something that everybody will enjoy, as opposed to marching on this.
we at least need to keep 4 extra. And that's just 4 No, just like, we need actually 4 extra sticks.
I was just gonna get find some wood, but I'm gonna get some there.
Go get some wood here.
There was iron.
I mind it.
Get him in the trailer.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
You're going the wrong way.
Oh, you have to move. You gotta move the chair. Or you can
Where cancer is no more. Stand Up to Cancer. A one-night event live this Friday, September 9th at 8, 7 Central.
Sonia, I love your name. Texas Mayo. Happy to Towers. Number 31. Ross. Baby. Pearl. Campbell. Candy Earl. Beaver. Oh. Oh, you have 10 fingers. I'm sorry.
No, that was a skeleton.
Win a VIP LHM game day experience you'll never forget. Submit your entry today at LHMHallOfFame.com and be a part of the 48ers forever.
Can I kick him?
I'm taking this one.
We're sharing the iron no matter what. So I have to share the 20. I know, but I'm sharing it. So I get 3. I already did that.
Oh, you did? I thought you did. I took the test.
What am I expecting from the new Vivo?
I'm cooking up some iron over here.
I'm gonna grab some wood.
I'm expecting excitement.
I'm gonna grab some wood.
To give us the needed push to be ready to go.
Yeah.
People see people like in Texas, for sure. It was a big deal. And here we go. There it is. Guys in Texas. Yay! All of the history of Texas and all of the traditions of the state of Texas tied into the university in one really gigantic animal. Can't wait to meet him. Yeah, I'm excited.
I got 60 keys.
That should be good.
Look at the year. Hey, we can look at this villager's house. Don't be at their house, right?
Team's name on it. He's got a nice air conditioner inside.
Double decker.
We were just, really getting the hang of driving the truck, getting the feel for it, making sure that he's calm, and just making sure things go smoothly.
Ooh, those iron bars are good. Should I take these iron bars?
Took a little getting used to, but after we got him sitting
Iron bars, what are you talking about?
on the dirt road, made sure he stayed
Iron
fit.
bars.
Did a great job.
Today we're unveiling Vivo 15 for the first time for a select group. That's the first time we're taking him off the road.
Hey, can I cook some
We're excited
iron?
to take him on his first road trip.
Sure, go
We've
ahead.
been waiting a long time for this, and so I think you're gonna have a lot of people excited to see a new mascot.
Split it in half. No,
The one that's in
We've worked hard all
there.
summer. Tonight's kind of the culmination of that, so we're very, very excited.
it'll cook faster now. I put it in different ones.
It comes once in a lifetime.
Hey, you took some iron.
No, I put it in the other furnace. I put it in the other furnace so it could cook quicker.
We scored 50 points in his first game.
I'm 4 off. I'm 4 off for making a full set of iron. Look how much is.
I have some iron. Well, I got 2. I got 3 out of that. I have 3.
This is an important event if you ever fit Texas.
Mine's big.
Welcoming a new Vivo.
Oh crap, there's 2 creepers up here.
We like to celebrate big things at UT, and when you have a
Awesome, no, awesome. The sand blocked them up, blocked us away from the creepers.
celebrating with a lot of our friends and people that support the university.
They killed them. Let's take them out. Sting him out. Wherever he is. Ooh, I got it. No. Oh! She's scared me. Let's go to the cave. Oh, there's gunpowder.
Oh, I tossed all that stuff down there. I'm up here still.
Yeah, we need gunpowder TNT. Just to keep these fine. Where's just another cave? Wait, I'm gonna grab my crafting table and find another cave. Okay.
Hold on, stay down here with me until these cook. Dude, stay down here. Come back down.
Okay, I will. Another ball of sand falling.
Well, first of all, I love him. I think he's beautiful. He's a little feisty, which I think is good. I think we need a little feisty people to start the season off.
I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know if he was going to be like a tiny little cat. Still like kind of orange, but he's got like a big body. He kind of acts like a little puppy right now. So I'm excited to see what it's going to be like.
Hey!
A little longer because everyone had looked like they were warming up and it was about 8:30 when the fire.
Bro, sand's falling.
Walked him into the party and he was perfect. He heard Texas finally got a little fired up.
You okay?
Maybe we'll get more used to some of the new environment. And
Where's all the sand falling to?
You're picking something that everybody's going to have an opinion on. You know, you second and third guess and think, my gosh, you know, is everybody going to look at it and see the same things that we do? We're expecting big things starting tomorrow. I think it's a great party. Oklahoma lost. I mean, I think it's a pretty good day, first day for Vivo.
It's been a huge learning experience. I've never done anything like this before, and so to get out here and be able to interact with the bakers and the other handlers and has been really something special that I never would have predicted getting the opportunity to do coming into college.
I mean, it's been one of the greatest honors, you know, I've had in my life. To be a part of a rich tradition. I think we'll all just try to make the most of it.
So come out here and create a relationship with 15 and be out here.
I shoved him back as a zombie. I'm down here.
I mean, it's been like I was out here at the ranch getting everything ready, getting him ready, getting comfortable with anything.
That's down here.
Time with him, it's
Grab the ladders.
really
No.
rewarding experience.
Hold on, we're going to look. Before you judge it, you start mining around the place. See, I just found some iron mining around the place.
Ooh! Look! I found a cave! Dan! Come here! Come here! Over here! No, over here! Come on down! Come down! I found a cave! I started digging over here and I saw some water. Wait, place the torch. I'll go down first. Wait.
Well, we're coming up on half past the hour, and our news summary. And I'll be back with some more smooth sounds to soothe those in your
We're good. Okay, keep digging around. We might find some.
Oh no, I can see that.
Dig outdoors. Yeah, that's an idea.
No,
It's a torch.
You sit down right here, tell us all about last night. We've only heard his version. All right. Shall I begin at the red carpet? Yes, please. So,
I like that. How much feels really true and what's really going on.
He left. This is another question. I'm gonna look at what I ate from now.
17. We're at 17.
Keep going down until 12.
I know.
Alright, everybody, last hand for the night.
Oh, please, don't make that
14.
midnight.
People have jobs to go to in the morning.
13.
You mind the you mind the opposite away from me.
If you don't mind me saying, this is all you or a lot.
I'm
Don't
dating
believe
straight.
you on the bad hand?
Ooh, that's redstone.
Actually, Mother's game is
It's mine.
strip poker. Since I'm alone.
Here, come here real quick.
What?
20. Call.
No, don't do that.
Sorry. Don't. I'm cooking.
Man up, bro.
Put a chest right here.
Really?
That's my chest. Because I got
No.
this one from the swag.
No, we're all sharing it. We're both sharing it.
Action is my memory.
Put this torch down, please.
I don't have any more torches.
Alright, here we go.
How much gravel is here? Wait, do I have to make
What's the matter? You're not
No, I need more. I need more creepers.
Almond.
Take him down, baby.
Wait, where's my pool though? Oh, I forgot. I used it. And then,
Why did he leave?
There. That's Did you find diamonds yet?
Nope.
No?
Back in. Yeah, we'll be there in 20.
Same trouble I am. The gravel.
Well, at least you guys are already downtown.
Where never sleeps places are. And it is the weed.
Some
Ooh,
secret.
found a hole.
Hold on, I'll get my coat.
Look at them all excited.
Yeah, like a kid at Christmas.
Dead body in the tree.
We're sharing the mine.
Empty in the closet. Kind of freaked
Oh,
out.
come on, why is this so worried about sharing? I want this to be
I would have told you before.
Ooh, iron!
Check in. I don't want to know what you do up there.
Ooh, I hear a
She
zombie.
didn't have an idea on her. Any chance
Sounds like something's close to me. I hear a bro.
I tried to pay cash for a 5-day stay. They're supposed to be out tonight.
I'm thinking towards the sound.
Just ditched to clean it.
So if anybody was meeting her here,
It's not like the guests arrive and bring them up. Take the risk.
clearly.
What about tonight? Anyone strange coming in or going out?
Hey, Bill.
Jasmine, how's it hanging? I think you just heard back the contact.
Unidentified woman, early 40s, good health. She's wearing a wedding ring, but there's no inscription. Caused death? Drowning. And there's a nasty contusion on the back of her head. So somebody hit her hard enough to knock her out and gave her a motor all back. And I found this in one of the pockets.
I'm so close.
Our victim took the train in from Westchester yesterday morning.
Westchester to Lower Manhattan. It's a long way to go for a live out. See, when married ladies go to cheap hotels, it's always about sex.
Or drugs. The sample in one of the wine glasses tested positive for women. Sleeping pill.
This was not a crime of passion. I moved transit for 5 days, and someone stocked the place up with motor oil. That takes money.
The nice suburban ladies don't just take the train into the city and not return without somebody noticing.
Irvington PD on the call last night when Michael Goldman, one of the reporters, were Allison missing clothing and prescription watch. She said she went to the scene to work and never came back. She said he knew something was wrong.
Okay. Unless he's the killer and his tracks are from or the body's discovered.
How about we question him before we convict him? You got an address?
Hey, I found it! I found it! Oh! Go, skeleton! No, die!
Why would she be in a place like that? Only thinking what she might have been meeting.
Protect me.
My wife and I were happily married and we have no secrets.
You told police last night that your wife went in the city for her job?
Hey, butter! Look, there's butter!
We had some
You can use this.
Why am I going upwards?
How did your wife handle the move to the suburb?
Don't look at the Enderman!
Allison missed the city.
Don't
so a couple months
look.
ago, she had a job working 3 days a week at a clothing boutique in Manhattan.
I said don't look at him!
Call the Haynes.
Ooh, an Enderman. Sorry.
So we're one step closer. We need the nether portal so we can go kill the ender dragon.
Reminded her of the good old days.
So at least we need buckets of lava. We need buckets of lava and a water bucket.
So, I'm trying to put together a timeline of Allison Goldman's last hours. First call I make is to my hands, the store where she worked. I say to the owner, "Good morning, sir. I'd like to talk to you about your
Hey,
story."
zombie! No! I'm leaving.
Yesterday,
Would you like it as yesterday when you were trying to chase me down the whole time?
and how did you come back Friday night with $400 in cash from the family kitty?
Maybe Kessel was right. Maybe this is about sex.
The lady was a soccer mom.
Come on.
That was literally me.
Yes, boyfriend. Someone's sitting back in line at
They
Zaybos
just
for
told me,
like, museum.
why?
She ducked in to escape a rainstorm. Maybe it was
They knew I was at the house. They just told me.
reminded her when times were good before she had to give
I'm
up
at half a heart.
the partial river view.
Someone who was slipping
I know. Well, I had like 4 hearts.
Someone who cared for her, someone who listened to her. Only now you want a little more return for this investment. Something she does likely her husband.
Hey, can you sort of like use this stuff for me? Like wooden and
You're
copper
asking
tools?
for evidence, and all I had to do was
Can you do that stuff for me?
This
Please?
imaginary boyfriend killer, do you think that he has an imaginary address?
Detective Beckett?
What?
What is it?
My lawyer called the Social Security office this morning to let them know that Allison had passed away. He faxed this to me 2 hours ago.
Where's this place
A death
at?
certificate?
For Allison Porter. The Porter
Thank
was my
you.
wife's maiden name.
Why is this
So
blocked
it says here
off?
that
Ow.
Allison was born in 1963.
When she was 3 months old.
Found my stuff.
But this child's social
There's some stuff over there, and then I'm gonna go put some other stuff.
Help!
My wife wasn't the woman she said she was. Our whole life together was a lie.
Oh, I got that.
No, help me!
Someone said you were going to lose both engines at a lower
I have 3
jet
iron.
in history.
And I didn't have
You
wood.
could make it back to the airport.
Not possible. I filled it go.
I found it.
I know that.
My wood though. Where's my wood and my torches?
You know my hero.
Oh,
Take my torches.
no.
Come on, you do them. Give me my torches.
No, I have as many as I crafted.
Yeah, but I don't know how to.
I need my wood too, and I'm just gonna die again. I really need my wood.
Very well. Not
Years.
I'm just gonna die again. I know it, because I'm gonna starve to death. I know.
Slow down, I'm trying to give you food.
Watch out! Oh! I'm dead. I knew it. I'm
That's crazy.
Time for creative.
Trust me on this one, kiddo. When a woman marries a man and doesn't bother to tell him she is for 20 years, criminal, not a hurry, shitty lady.
In other words, that Allison's your actress.
Speaking of which, you seem to have inherited a bit of my talent.
Oh?
The poker game, you're not back at winning.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, come on. Now check your card.
I didn't want to take her money in front of all her friends.
That is not some bimbo who needs to extol you to look out for her. She's a real woman, and a real woman does not want to be patronized.
She's right, Dad.
I was being nice. Asshole. Yeah, I'm on my way. All right. I'm on my way to the precinct to find out who this man authority really was.
Allison Goldman's email account. Allison writes, Lee will meet on Tuesday instead this week. Lee writes back, sounds good, the usual place.
Tuesday. I did remember.
So, Allison's imaginary boyfriend is a very real vehicle.
Goes by the screen name Elwax220. The husband said it was not familiar to him.
Cyber tracked it down.
Slow, standard, fast one, fast one, slow, standard, fast one, low, standard, high, maximum volume, maximum volume.
Well, maybe he got tired of writing about other people's murders and decided to commit one on his own.
What's this?
You're waiting for me the other night? I'm not an idiot. I know you threw the last hand.
How did you figure it out?
That's not the point.
Well, my mother called you, didn't she?
You only have one intention.
Fine. You want to play? Let's play. How about you won't?
With your mystery buddies?
What, are you kidding? No. You guys would be too alive. No, I was thinking something a little more my Gotham City crew. Guys, I've been on regular basis.
Your Gotham City crew?
Yeah. Captain, the mayor, and Judge Markoway. You know your boss is the boss, and the guy that signs your warrants. Well, that makes me nervous. I mean, I wouldn't want to put your game, but I also don't want you to feel patronized.
Just set it up and prepare to get your ass kicked. Hello? Hello?
Look who's talking. Who the hell are you?
Wait, what are you doing in my apartment?
You're a woman.
Either you tell me who you are right now or I am calling the cops.
I am the cops. My name is Detective Kate Beckett. We would like to ask you some questions about Allison Goldman. Alice.
Just let me get my lawyer. Why do you need a lawyer? What do you think?
So you're confessing.
No, I'm not confessing to anything. Just my publisher instructed me not to talk to a lawyer.
Your publisher?
You know, I would like to state for the record that I never harbored nor did I conceal a fugitive. What are you talking about? Allison Goldman. If that's why you're here, then obviously you found her. Yes. Murdered. Murdered. Murdered by who?
Well, given your unhealthy obsession for her, I'm going to take a wild stab at you.
Me? No, I am a ghost writer in one of her memoirs.
Memoir? Why would Allison Goldman need a memoir?
Wait, so you don't know who she really is?
We do now. Apparently, our Westchester housewife was also a fugitive.
Excuse me.
I think there's a misprint.
Oh, model year end clearance event. Looks right to me.
Shouldn't it be clear?
Clearly, it is time to get a great...
TNT Monday. It all starts with Rasoli and Isles at 9, followed by Major Crimes at 10, only on TNT.
That's Allison Goldman?
AKA Cynthia Dern. In 1989, she and two friends set off a bomb on a tanker owned by a big oil company.
I remember this. Some radical environmentalists protesting the Exxon oil spill.
Yes, one was killed, one was caught, but Cynthia Dern was never found.
Looks like the past finally caught up with her.
Jared Swanstrom built the bomb with Susan Mailer, and Cynthia snuck on board to set it, only something went wrong. You see, the ship was supposed to be empty of oil and people, but the captain, Sam Pike, had come back. He was paralyzed in the explosion.
How did you track down Cynthia?
I didn't. She contacted me. Cynthia had decided to turn herself in, but before she surrendered, she wanted to get her story out to the public and express her remorse.
And get public opinion on her side.
It's a great way to influence a potential jury pool.
But she didn't, right? So how was she planning on influencing them?
Cynthia told me that on the night of the bombing, she tried to back out. When she realized that the captain was aboard, she argued with Susan Mailer to call it off, but Susan refused. Susan went to set the bomb herself and ironically died in the explosion. She was vaporized.
So why would she come out of hiding now?
Money. She needed the cash.
You were paying her?
A couple hundred a week if the book had sold well. I don't have to tell you how much money was at stake.
When was the last time you saw Cynthia?
Tuesday afternoon.
Did she mention that she was going to see anyone else? Maybe someone from her past?
No. Cynthia was really paranoid about being discovered before the book came out.
Do you have a mic?
She didn't get in touch with anyone from her old life.
But you didn't. Any true crime writer worth their salt was going
Dude, do you have a mic?
check her story with other sources.
Okay, so I made a few calls.
The sources that you were talking to, did any of them want her dead?
Maybe, but remember, nobody knew how to find her. I mean, I didn't even know where she lived.
I'm gonna need to see your interview notes and the manuscript.
You can have whatever you want, but in return, I'd like to be kept in the loop as the investigation proceeds.
What for?
My book.
Well, you're going to go through with it? Cynthia's dead.
Correction, Cynthia was murdered, which means her memoir just became a true crime story, which is kind of my forte. You'd be doing me a huge favor.
You know, I would love to. But I have a whole list of writers who are paying around, looking for favors. So thank you very much, though, for cooperating, and I'll catch you on the dark side.
It's a pretty sweet gig you've scored for yourself, Mr. Castle. Is this your secret to writing bestsellers? Follow the pretty cop lady around and take copious notes.
I like to think talent plays a small part.
So it's the kind of all-access pass most writers would kill for.
Let's get to the part where you tell me what you want.
Well, maybe you can give me a call sometime. One professional to another. Or do you need to check with your boss lady?
Why don't you give me your number? And I'll see what I can do. A domestic terrorist who clips coupons. I just might buy the movie rights myself.
Well, the bombing obviously wasn't a very sophisticated operation. Susan Mailer was killed in the blast, and Jared Swanstrom was caught by the FBI and served 15 years.
Allison Goldman, a.k.a. Cynthia Dern, managed to stay fugitive for nearly 2 decades.
And she poked her head out of hiding, and a couple months later, she's dead.
But who would hold the grudge for 20 years?
How about the people whose lives she's ruined?
You say she's living in Irvington? Mm-hmm. That's just a couple of miles away from here.
In the months leading up to her death, Cynthia was working with a journalist.
We spoke with Lilac several times. She never told us Cynthia was involved.
She should have. Excuse me, will you excuse me, please?
This is hard for him. He's still angry at what happened, we all are.
Who's your son?
Adam,
Sailor, just like his dad?
the settlement wasn't enough to cover all of Sam's medical costs. Adam's been working and helping out since he was a teenager.
Adam? I'm Detective Kate Beckett.
Is this about her? Cynthia or Allison or whatever she called herself?
Did you have any idea that she lived so close?
Didn't know, didn't care.
He did it.
You didn't care about the woman who almost killed your father. I find that hard to believe.
You know, my family waited 20 years for the cops to find Cynthia Dern, so my dad could get just a little bit of justice. Well, it's too late for that now. So what do you want from us?
Well, I thought you might want to know how Cynthia died. She was drowned in motor oil.
Motor oil?
It's almost as if whoever did it had a personal connection to the bombing.
Adam, if I looked in your garage right now, would I find motor oil?
I own a boat and a car, Detective.
Where were you last Tuesday?
I bartend at the Foxtail Grill in Manchester every Tuesday. Are we done?
Yes. For now. Thank you.
You know what? Hope his alibi checks out. I hope he didn't do it.
Here I thought you would be saying what a great story it would make if Adam Pike did it. His son taking revenge for his father.
It's a good story. It's a great story. Personally, I would just try to have your ending for that.
Thank you. FBI files on the tanker bombing in '89. I've been going through them.
And?
3 days after the bombing, they captured Jared Swanson at a motel where he'd been hiding out. That's at a tip line. Some helpful citizen called and said they'd seen Swanson at the motel. Let's go in, grab him up, he's pizza.
It's pretty standard stuff.
Yeah, until you get to the part where the tipster never collects on the reward.
And who's the tipster?
That's just it. The FBI never knew, because she didn't even name.
She?
Mm-hmm. Records describe the voice as young and female.
Could be Cynthia Dern. Do you think she would give up her friends to the cops?
Doesn't matter what I think. Only matters what Swanson thought. The guy did 15 years in prison.
That's a long time to think about it putting you there.
I really like your neighborhood.
Are you spying on the neighbors?
New to the one person watching.
Murder of the First. Sundays at 10 on TNT. Presented by the Discover It card.
David, we're gun runners. Let's go run some guns.
You drove these to the Triangle of Death. There's an ongoing investigation at the State Department. War Dogs. Rated R.
It's rolling, rolling. Go on, get. There's gold in the mercy. Liquid gold.
Jared Swanstrom?
Yeah?
NYPD, we'd like to ask you some questions about Cynthia Dern.
I'm not sure what I can tell you. I haven't seen her in 20 years. But you knew she was riding a boat, right? You spoke to Lee Wax. I spoke with her. I told her to give Cynthia my regards.
So we're bearing any old grudges.
I guess Cynthia? What for? For turning you in. If Cynthia called the cops and now you were arrested.
What are you? I don't know.
That's true. She was just trying to save herself. Right after the bomb, Cynthia wanted to run. Tried to make it to Canada, but I fell apart. Why? Guilt. I'm the one who built the bomb. I'm the one who messed it up.
Messed it up how?
The girls were supposed to have 3 minutes to get off that ship before it went off. 3 minutes. Cynthia got back in the car that night. She said that something had gone wrong. The bomb had blown early. I'm the reason the students are man this day.
At least one of them took responsibility for what happened.
Play.
Yeah. Maybe even a little too much responsibility.
You don't believe Jared Swanstrom's story?
Well, that's the thing. It's not his story. It's Cynthia's.
You want to break it down for those of us who've already had a glass of wine?
Cynthia told Lee Wax that she and Susan Mailer had an argument as to whether or not to set off the bomb once they knew the captain was on board. Cynthia backed out. Susan went on to set off the bomb by herself. And boom.
But today, Jared Swanstrom said that Cynthia told him there was something wrong with the timer. She never said anything about an argument.
Oh, well, that is a rather glaring omission.
You know, when I'm writing, I find it's all about choices. What to put in, what to leave out, when to reveal some information, when to hold something back. But as someone else's ghostwriter, you generally know what they want.
Lee Wax isn't Cynthia's ghostwriter anymore, right? Now that she's dead, it's no longer a memoir. It's a true crime story.
It sounds like a true story. There's a whole lot juicier than Cynthia's lies. So with Cynthia out of the way, Lee Wax is sitting on a potential bestseller.
People have killed for a lot better.